Good afternoon, choir, and happy Monday. I have another short instructional video for you here, and I brought Luca with me today so that you could see him awake and know that he's real and that I'm not just skipping out on you. Here's the plan. Mrs. McHugh told me that there's a piece called Your Shining Eyes that you have not looked at with her at all yet. And so I have a goal and a challenge for you, which is basically to learn that piece in its entirety this week. It's very short and very simple, and for most of the time, you're going to be working in just your sections and sectionals and using each other as resources for how to actually take what's written in the score and actually be able to sing it. So, of the small group of girls that are my switch hitters, I'd like the ones to be on the soprano part and the twos to be on the alto part. You're going to split up into parts in different spaces. Sopranos, you're going to stay in the choir room. Altos, I'm going to suggest that you go to the stage, and hopefully you're able to use the keyboard there. And gents, why don't you use the space on the other side of the window in the room, what's kind of like an office, and you might need to pull one of the keyboards from either the cabinet behind the risers or in the storage room to use in that space. I want you to start with just the first half of the piece. So, men cannot choose but like them well. Those are going to be the last words that you're going to work on today. I'd like you to start today, during today's time, with labeling the rhythms of just that section until the point where the text says men cannot choose but like them well. And so you're going to actually label in the counting. This is in 4/4 time as it's written. And so, every quarter note gets a beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, I set Luca down because he was getting a little sleepy. So in that section, you're going to do the labeling, writing out all the counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. In a few cases, you have a dotted quarter note, which let's say it starts on beat 1. You would label that 1, 2, because it takes up all of beat 1 and a little of beat 2, and then the eighth note that would follow it would be the and of 2. So those of you who have more years in choir, juniors, seniors, etc., help out those in your section who have less experience so that everyone actually has the counting written into their part for this first section. You're only doing the first section today. After you get all the counting written in, practice speaking through it. 1, 2, 3, and 4, or whatever it is, with your whole section. Then speak the words. Then every section should have someone who's got a little bit of piano skills. Sam, I'm counting on you. Brooke Marshall, you can help out. And sopranos, you might not have somebody who has the same skills, and so I'm going to ask Miss Warfel to spend most of her time with you. She's going to do a little bit of rotating through to make sure everybody's doing okay, but she'll spend the most of her time with you sopranos. And so that you can actually get a starting pitch and or even play through the melody. You've practiced the rhythm already, and then actually practice singing through with the words on those notes. If it helps, you can take the words away for a little bit, and you can just sing. For example, the bass part would start. I don't know if this is the right starting pitch, but it'd be do 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 do. You could sing on do or da or whatever suits your fancy in terms of a neutral syllable. So that's it today. I want you to split up into the sections and do the labeling, practice the counting, practice saying the words in rhythm, practice adding the notes to it, try singing your part all together. At the end of the period, come together and try singing it together. If you have a little bit of time left over, circle some spots that were tough to do whenever you added all the sections together, and then break back out into your sections and practice them again. We're going to do this again tomorrow when the band people are here and basically master the first half of the piece in these 2 days, and then on Wednesday and Thursday master the second half of the piece. Okay, I think that's it. I'm excited to be able to come back next week and hear this and really start to work on making it musical because you'll have all of the notes and the rhythms learned. Help one another. Be kind. Be bold. Those of you who have less experience, don't just sit back in the corner and not do anything about it. This is take the personal responsibility to say, okay, I'm going to learn my part. I'm going to do my contribution here to learn and just for me to be able to know what I'm doing. And we'll talk a little bit more about the story behind this piece when I come back next week. Okay, go to it.